Hey guys, Moobots here to show you the Moobots tagged Dominator. Now, this is probably the biggest bot I've ever made. There's just tons of features in this bot. And if you don't know what Tagged is a social site that just has tons of traffic for you to take over. Take over right now. That's what I'm saying. So, before I get into all these delicious features of the bot, I just want to do kind of a real-time demonstration of, how much traffic you can actually get on Tagged. Now, I won't be using a bot with this to show you it, but it just shows you how much traffic there is and how much you could actually get, with a bot. When you're automating something that has this much traffic, it's definitely something to think about. So, I made a new account here. I haven't added a profile picture or anything like that. You can see no profile photo, and yeah, there's just nothing on here. I just made the account. So, I'm going to add a picture right now of just a girl photo. I'll hit upload. Alright, we have our picture. So then now if I go to meet me, this is probably the best way to get traffic on Tagged, I would say, to get people seeing your profile. Alright, so we can see we still don't have any profile views, no friends or anything like that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start hitting yes. So all these people are going to get notifications from me saying this person wants to meet you. So they're all going to see me pop up on their screen, and they're just going to come over to my profile and look at it. Alright, that's probably enough for now. So we already saw one person popped up on Meet Me and one Meet Me match. Let me go to home. See, this person viewed your profile, this person wants to meet you, this person wants to meet you. So you can already see, there we go, someone winked at me. Alright, so you can already see within seconds people are viewing my profile, people are saying they want to meet me. I got one someone's looking at my profile right now, and you sit there hitting the Meet Me button, and within, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, you got 50, 70, 100 people that have looked at your profile. So, people are looking at your profile. That's where you want to put all your good stuff. So, Tagged has this cool thing where you can add what's called widgets. You can add a widget to your left wall or your right wall. And what a widget is you basically you get to choose what you want to put there. You can choose photos, text, YouTube, or you can enter your own HTML code. A lot of sites like shorteners like bit.ly are banned from Tagged, so you kind of got to get a little creative. But sky's the limit. You guys come up with what you want to do. This is just a tool to help you do it. You can see all these people just popping up on the left side of my screen, popping up, meet me, hi baby, yeah, people are talking to me, people are viewing, and see. We have 10 views so far. People have clicked 5 Meet Me matches. People have requested to be my friend 3 times. So that's just kind of the basic overview of how much traffic there is on Tagged, and how fast you can get it. It's just ridiculous. So now I'm gonna get into all the features of the bot, the juicy stuff. So alright, when you first get the bot, you'll get this zip file, Moobots tagged dominator.zip, and all that includes is this executable and this pics folder. You can see right here, executable in the pics folder. And after it makes accounts, it will make a text file that has all your accounts right there. Now in the pics folder, you're just going to want to put all your pictures that you're going to want to have on all your accounts. I only included just a couple. You guys can get your own. It's not that hard to find some. I'm sure you could just do a quick Google search if you wanted. There's tons of image packs out there. I just didn't want to release the same images for everyone who gets this bot, and everyone just be uploading the same pictures on Tagged, because I don't want this to get noticed. Alright, so let's jump back into the bot. So I'll just go from left to right. I'll try to explain everything as best I can. I'm sorry if I miss something or something doesn't make sense. Feel free to email me. You can go to moobots.com and click on the support tab. Email me any questions. That's the best way that you're probably going to be able to contact me. Alright, so left widget. So I kind of showed you over here in the profile you could add our left and right widgets. So here's where you want to enter your information for whichever widget you choose on this drop down menu. So if you want to choose a photo to drop down on this widget, let's say you want to get creative and you want to put your website in that widget, but you didn't want to get banned by tagged, well, you would link to an URL of that image right there for the photo. If you went to text, you might want to say something like, check out my right widget, if you want to advertise, on your right widget. Then you would just enter, check out the right widget. Something like that. Now, if you put websites in there, like I said, bit.ly, and a lot of those websites are banned if you put them in the text or the HTML, which is why it might be a good idea to put the actual link of your website if you're using a shortener in like an image, because tag doesn't ban those, from what I've seen so far. You can put YouTube, so you just put a YouTube URL right there, and it can just autoplay on your tag profile right there. And same thing for the right widget. Same exact thing as the left widget, it's just on the right side. You enter your information here and you choose which widget you want to use there. Okay, so moving on, we have gender, female. So what this bot does is it will make an account and then it will fill out all the information and it will upload a picture. It will do all that stuff for you, and then it's just going to repeat. It's going to log out, it's going to make a new account. It's just going to do it over and over and over. You could see right now I have 716 accounts made right now, and yeah, it's just going to keep on making accounts until you tell it to stop. Alright, so right under here, so you get to choose male or female, whatever you're going for, whatever your crowd is. So display name. So some people requested that you're able to change your display name. So you can see our name in here is Charity S. So if you enter a custom display name, make sure you click this button so it's actually going to change it. And you can write anything you want in here. Something like something that's kind of common is check out my wall. So then your name's not going to be Charity S. People are going to see your name when you click on that Meet Me button, and it's not going to be Charity. It's going to be check out my wall. So it's kind of just a call to action thing. It gives people more incentive to go check out your wall. And you could write anything in here. If you're advertising, whatever, CPA links, paper downloads, affiliates for anything, you can say, hey, check out my wall for some free, I don't know, iPods. We'll get super generic. Probably not a good idea to do free iPods, but you get the idea. You can put anything in there. The only thing I would watch out for is when you change your display name, people are going to be reporting you on tagged a lot quicker, especially if it looks spammy, like the whole iPod thing. So watch out for that. Okay, moving on. Which one? Meet Me, add friends, both, or none? So, like I showed you before, we have the Meet Me, and I believe that's the best way to advertise. It's the quickest. It's just the best way, I believe. But I still put the option in there just to simply add friends. So I'll talk about each one. I'll go down the list of this one. So add friends, what it'll do, it'll go to people. It'll go to, browse. And it will go here and it will scrape however many you have set to add right here. You could choose between 0 and 1,000. So if you chose 100, it would scrape 100 of these users and it would send friend requests to those 100 users. Now Meet Me, what it does is it will go over to Meet Me and it will click on, well, first it'll actually choose all countries, so you have a lot more people to choose from, and it will just click match 100 times, and then it'll even take it a step further. Any person you click match on Meet Me will go to friend requests, or I think it's under Meet Me actually. I forget where it's under. Let me see if I could find it here real quick. Maybe it's under 10 Meet Me matches. Oh yeah, it's under matches. Alright, so after it clicks on Meet Me on those people, you can actually add those people as friends a lot quicker than you can with just the add friends just under the the people browse function. So it's kind of a double win. You're not only just clicking Meet Me, but you're adding them all as friends too, because that's what this function will do. It'll meet them, and it'll go to this page, and it will click on all these friend requests, and it'll add all these people. And same thing for Meet Me. It will it'll do it 1,000 times, it'll do 100 times, whatever. Or you could do both. I don't recommend that because there's not really a point to doing that, but I put it in there anyways. And you can also do none. So if you're just looking just to make accounts, you just want to make accounts one after another, you're just trying to get many tagged accounts as you can get, I would just put this at 0. That way it's not taking up more time clicking on meet me, matches, all that stuff. Alright, CAPTCHA. So I've noticed CAPTCHA comes up not very often, but it does, and from what I've seen, that's only if you don't change your IP address. I actually haven't had a problem with a CAPTCHA ever until I found out you need to change your IP address, which brings me to my next point. Actually, I'm not going to go to my next point yet. I forgot. So you can do CAPTCHA, or you can just sign out when you get the CAPTCHA. And if you want to set up a CAPTCHA service account, it's under up here, Tools, CAPTCHA service accounts. You can add death by CAPTCHA, deCAPTCHA, all that good stuff. So to not get those CAPTCHAs and change your IP address, I recommend use HMA VPN. It's a super cheap way of changing your IP address. There's thousands of proxies it goes from. You don't have to worry about public proxies not working, all that stuff. I didn't even incorporate proxies in this bot because there just didn't seem to be a point. HMA is definitely the way to go. And if you don't know anything about HMA, you could actually go to moobots.com and you'll see a little link for it on the side, on the right side, I believe. So, to make all these tagged accounts, it's kind of a secret way. I guess you could say I found out people were having a hard time making tagged accounts, not knowing if they need to use Facebook accounts or they have to make a Hotmail for each account. So all you need is one Gmail account. That's it. And you have to make sure it's fully verified, so none of the phone verification stuff is going to pop up or anything like that. But all you need is one Gmail account. So then after you have your one Gmail account, just go over here, go to Gmail username, put in your username, put in your password, and that's it. Alright, moving on. Message. So this only works with the, which one? Oh, over here. Under the add friends. So it doesn't work under meet me. It only works under add friends for this message here. Sorry, brain fart. Okay, add friends message, add friends message. Oh, that's right. So if you have add friends selected and it's going by adding each friend, not only will it add each friend, it will send them your custom message right here. And I forgot to mention, everything is spinnable. Everything has spin tags in it. This message, display name, these widgets right here. So let's say you want to do a message. If you guys don't know what spin tags is, I'll explain it really quick. It's pretty simple, pretty cool. So how are you doing? And then we'll say open bracket today, and then a little space right now, close bracket. So what spin tags does is it makes your content unique. So it'll choose between one of these two, today or right now, because it's in the spin tags format right there. So it'll say, maybe one time it'll say, how are you doing today? And then maybe next time it'll say, how are you doing right now? And you could spin as many words as you want, as much as you want. Alright, moving on. Send wink. Once again, this one only works with add friends. If you want to send a wink to someone, you just click that button right there. Alright, so randomize some info. What that'll do is it'll go over here to settings, or account and settings, and it will, let's see if I can find it. I think it's under profile actually. Basic info. Okay, so it'll go over here and it'll basically choose some random selections from over here. It'll select something random for religion, something random for sexual orientation, something random for relationship status, and it'll just randomize this a little bit. Alright, and last but not least, render window on and render window off. So this is just to save some resources on your computer. Make sure everything's working. I would just leave it. It defaults to on, so you could just leave it on and just make sure everything's working how you want it to, so you can watch it go through a couple times. And then once you see everything's running how it goes, or making sure everything works, then you can click the render window off. You can click the render window off while it's currently running, but it's not going to actually turn off all the rendering until it starts back over in the whole loop and it starts, you know, making the account again. So let's say you had the render window on and it was in the process of meeting friends, and you know it's on the 75th friend that it's meeting out of let's say 100. So then you click render window off. Nothing's going to happen until it does all those 100 meet friends. It logs out of that account and then it re-logs back in, and then it starts to make a new account. Once it starts to make that new account, that's when the rendering is going to be off. Alright, total accounts 716, like I kind of mentioned before. This is just the total accounts that you have in this text file that it gives you, just so you can kind of keep track, just in case you're wondering how many accounts do I have. That's it right there. Meet me position. This just shows you what position you are on meeting the people. Like I was saying, let's say we had the bot go to meet me, and we're on meet me right now, and we set it to go to 100 times, and you're watching the bot go, and you're just wondering how far it's along. It'll tell you right here. Right now it's at 0, obviously, because the bot's not running, but you know, if it's met 50 people, it'll say 50, and then it'll say 51, 52, 53, because it's clicked that, you know, 51, 52, 53 times. Alright, profile status. This is the friends portion right here, the add friends. So let's say you have 100 friends that you want to scrape. It'll say what position it is on those friends scraping. So it will say it has 0 out of 100 friends loaded when you first started, and then once it goes to, you know, the first friend to add it, it'll say 1 out of 100, and then it goes on to the next, it'll say 2 out of 100. It's just the position it's at that moment on the friend requesting / messaging / winking, whatever else you have set up for it. Alright guys, I thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little bit too long or didn't explain anything very well. I know the video's almost 20 minutes long now, but yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, email me. Just go to moobots.com. You can go to support, and yeah, you can also get this bot at moobots.com, which I highly suggest you do, especially if you want this delicious traffic. Let's see what we have right now before I leave. So we have 25 friend requests. We have 42 people that have viewed this profile, and that's from just what you saw me do earlier. I haven't done anything else. You were watching this in real time. I just went over to Meet Me, and I clicked Meet Me button, you know, for 20, 30 seconds or whatever it was. I don't remember. I wasn't keeping track. But we have 42 people that looked at our profile. We have 25 friend requests, and I'll just go over here and accept all these. So that's another thing I have the bot do. Once it's done with everything, it'll go over here, because by the time it's done with everything, you're going to have friend requests. So it just goes over here and it just accepts all the friend requests that you have. Alright guys, thanks once again. Get this bot at moobots.com. Thank you for watching. Bye.